Okay, I should be live, and welcome if you are watching, and bear with me because I don't go live ever. So, college football playoff rankings come out in about 30 minutes, or really they talk a long time before them. They come out in like an hour. It's 10:30 right now where I am. Playoff rankings are coming out soon. This is not a full top 25. I just want to give my thoughts on the rankings before they drop. And obviously, there's a lot of controversy. Should this team be in? Alabama? Should TCU be in? Should Ohio State be in? And I'm not going to complicate it. I'm not going to bring out 50 stats, even though I love to look at stats like strength of record, strength of schedule, offense, defense, efficiency. I love to look at stats like that, and I think they're useful. But I'm not going to bring those out. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Okay. No matter what, Georgia and Michigan are in. Georgia and Michigan are 1 and 2. We can all agree on that. It's 3, 4, and 5, and 6 really is where we disagree. And like I said, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Here's the situation. The I'm gonna do the top 10. The 10 most deserving teams. The 10 most deserving teams are 1 Georgia, 2 Michigan, 3 TCU, 4 Ohio State, 5 Tennessee, 6 Alabama, roll tide roll, 7 Kansas State, 8 Utah, 9 Penn State, 10 Clemson. But I said those are most deserving. Deserving does not mean best. Your 10 best teams. Simply who would line up on a football field and beat each other, who's favorite, blah, 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 blah. Who is the best 4 teams? I'm going to give you the top 10. Number 1, Georgia. Number 2, Michigan. Number 3, Ohio State. Number 4, Alabama. Number 5, TCU. Number 6, Utah. Number 7, Kansas State. Number 8, Clemson. 9, Tennessee. 10, Penn State. But that's simply the fact of the matter to me is your top 6 best, Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, Bama, TCU, Utah. Your top 6 most deserving, Georgia, Michigan, TCU, Ohio State, Tennessee, Alabama. So it comes down to who do you think deserves them more? Do you think it should be the 4 most deserving teams or the 4 best teams? I think it should be probably a mix of both, which is why I won't give you an official top 5, top 4. I'm not going to do that. That is my thoughts. You've heard the best and the most fair to me, and those are my thoughts on it. Of course, as an Alabama fan, I would love to see Alabama in the playoffs. Do we deserve to make the playoffs? No. Are we one of the 4 best teams? Absolutely. And it just comes down to that. I think you need to take in a mix of both. But it just simply comes down to what do you value more? Best or most deserving? Nick Saban went on a thing last night and I think made some great points. Is Alabama would be favored against everyone in the country right now except Georgia. Even Michigan, even TCU, Ohio State, Tennessee, Alabama would be favored versus everyone. So if you really want to find the best 4 teams, I mean, Alabama is in there. One of the most talented rosters, the best coach, probably the best player in Bryce Young. Deep down, even if you hate Alabama, even if you don't think they should make the playoff, you know deep down, Alabama is one of the best 4 teams in the playoff. You do. That's my thoughts on it. Now, later this week, a top 25, a Heisman watch, and predictions will come. This is a video off the fly I wanted to get out. But those are my thoughts on it. And like I said, I would love to see Alabama play in the playoffs. I truly believe that we could win this thing, even with Alabama, one of Alabama's most disappointing teams. And I would love to see us play for the playoff. Now, my thoughts on what's going to happen. I don't think Alabama's going to make it. As much as Alabama's one of the 4 best teams, Alabama's not going to make it. It's going to be 1 Georgia, 2 Michigan, 3 TCU, 4 Ohio State, 5 Alabama. That's what I think it's going to be. But it is what it is. That's just what I think they're gonna do. And you can disagree with me all you want, but look down, deep down, look past your hate for this team, look past your hate for Alabama, look past your hate for Ohio State, yada yada yada. Look past your biases as much as you can. Deep down, you know Alabama's giving Georgia a way better game than TCU. Deep down, you know Alabama's favored versus TCU. Deep down, you know Alabama's favored versus Ohio State. And I'm not saying they should just be in on that. Because if that was the case, Alabama would be number 2 because we'd probably be favored over everybody except Georgia. But I'm just saying, deep down, even if you hate Alabama, you know we're one of the 4 best teams. Are we one of the best, most deserving? Hell no. But we are one of the 4 best. So that's my thoughts on it. You guys, let me know your thoughts in the chat or in the comments below. I would greatly appreciate it. And we'll see what happens. But I doubt Alabama makes it. But either way, I'm proud of Alabama the season they've had, even though it's been kind of disappointing by Alabama standards. Still really proud of them. But thank you for watching. Peace.